92.7 WOBM. Good morning. Shawn Michaels in with you. And joining me right now, we have animal expert Charlotte Reed, along with veterinarian Dr. Michael Fleck, to talk all about our dogs. And, of course, the Super Bowl, no pun intended, or maybe a little bit, the Westminster Kennel Club show coming up this year as well. So good morning, folks. Welcome back.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, good morning.
Now, they call it the Super Bowl. We'll talk a little bit about the Westminster Kennel Club show. How many years now? We're going into the year 2016. This is what anniversary for them?
Well, Westminster will be celebrating 140 years of continuous dog shows.
Wow,
so it's second oldest to the Kentucky Derby. Isn't that amazing, Shawn?
That is amazing. And all over the years, all the different dogs that have been involved in such an event.
Absolutely. It's truly incredible. I mean, I've been going to the dog show since I was 5 years old. My mom did the Kentucky Derby with me, and my dad did the dog show. And I have to say, my dad was most happy when I could go to the bathroom by myself, and he had to stop soliciting strange ladies to let me go to the bathroom because he couldn't go in the bathroom with me.
Let's talk about some of the new dogs. Is it every year or only on certain occasions when they add new breeds?
Well, they add new breeds as new breeds become recognized by the AKC. And this year we have 7 new breeds in the various groups. So we're looking at some really kind of fun breeds. We're looking at the Bergamesco, the Berger Picard, the miniature American Shepherd, the Spanish Water Dog. Those are all going to be competing in the herding group. Then we have a dog called the Borbell, which will be competing in the working group. And then the Cerneto Delanata, which is competing in the hound group. And then my favorite, which is the Legato Romagnolo, which is competing in the sporting group. That's a mouthful, a lot of European breeds. But that breed is famous for sniffing truffles.
Really? That's an interesting hobby for the dogs. Doctor, if I could ask you, is there a difference when we talk about dogs when it comes to, purebreds as opposed to a mixed breed?
Oh, there sure is. It's the genetic makeup of the individuals that makes every dog different. And, of course, the better breeders and the ones that you're going to see here at the show along with their handlers are so concerned about the breed itself and not just for the characteristics of the anatomy, etc., but they're concerned about the health. So you can always be assured that when you're dealing with the better breeders that the number one consideration is health. And with a purebred, you're going to have what we call a concentration of the gene pool. And so that means that you're going to have the best of the best, but you can get the worst of the worst. So the good breeders, if that happens, then that's bred out of them right away. So instead of having like these darn puppy mills that keep breeding and rebreeding and inbreeding, etc., and create these poor characteristics and issues for people sometimes that aren't recognized until after a year or two after they purchase a pet, you have to watch those sort of things. But with the good breeders, they're trying to take care, and their number one concern is the health of the individuals. More than 50% of all of the new adoptee pets are mixed breeds. But, they're mixed breeds from an original breed. So, you're still going to get the genes from the various different groups, but they'll be mixed up more. But at the same time, and most of us veterinarians will tell you that when we get a lot of the shelter dogs and people adopt, lots of times because there's less history about them, that there's issues that develop from them that may not show up for a year, 2 years, or 3 years later that are really a problem. So, if you get a mixed breed of dog, that's great. If you get a purebred, just make sure that you get it from a well-known and well-qualified
reputable breeder. And also make sure that you're signing a contract. I know you're a Bichon lover, Shawn. Isn't that correct?
Yes, our Bichon recently passed, as a matter of fact.
Sorry.
Yeah, he celebrated his 15th birthday, though, so he had a long life with us, and he was a great dog. But yes, he was a Bichon.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's some great Bichons at the dog show, and actually, I guess it was a while ago. It was more than 10 years ago. My friend Celia Ruggles won with her Bichon JR. She also won about 4 or 5 years ago with her dog Stump, who is also one of the oldest dogs being shown at Westminster to actually become a winner.
Yeah, we've always rooting for the Bichon each year. So let me ask you, Charlotte, this year, what are some of the favorites that are at the Westminster show? Obviously, there are those dogs who just have a little extra following, I guess.
You know, I can never say there's one particular dog or one particular favorite because you never know what's going to happen. So, for example, one of my favorite dogs last year was Nathan the Bloodhound. And Nathan had done really, really well, and he managed to get out of group. He made it out of breed. He never made it out of group. And people really thought, and there was a New York Times profile on Nathan. So you can imagine how disappointing it was when he didn't get to be best in show or make it into the top 7. So, you know, some dogs have followings, and just like the Super Bowl and these competitions like the Heisman Trophy, the dogs have points on them and favorites, but you never know. That's what's really exciting about Westminster, because you might think you might have an idea, but then you never know.
Give us the time and date for Westminster, when it's going to be happening, so folks could check it out.
The 15th and 16th, Monday and Tuesday, the 15th and 16th. The show will be airing at night on Monday on CNBC, starting at 8 o'clock. And then on Tuesday, it's going to be on USA Network. Most important for those people with digital access who want to watch their favorite breed like you during the day, go to WKCLive.com, and you'll be able to see the breed competitions. Also follow us on the Pet Buzz and Dynamic Pet Duo, and we're going to be having pictures and interviews and all sorts of stuff. So just follow us live. Look for us. We sit in the second row on Monday and Tuesday night, center.
Very nice, very nice. Before I let you guys go, Charlotte and Dr. Fleck, real quick for our listeners who are dog lovers, any special notes we want to do with our dogs in the winter that we want to make sure that we're taking care of their needs for?
Wow, that's a whole other show.
Quickly,
I know.
Michael, quickly.
I'll try to give you the
Make sure you
notes.
Keep them warm.
Keep them warm, and also keep them clean, because if you keep them clean, it helps the fur keep them insulated.
Excellent.
And also take care of their feet.
Excellent. Yes, because that's where they pass their temperature through, correct? The pads of their feet.
They can, yes.
Very good, very good. Dr. Michael Fleck, Charlotte Reed, thanks so much for being with us, and we'll look for you at Westminster coming up on Monday and Tuesday.
We'll wave to you, Sean. Bye-bye.
There you go. Take care. There they are. And, of course, we love our pets, and we love to follow them, too. For more details, check it out at WOBM.com.